Terra 2.0, a crypto project built on the ruins of 40 billion in investors' money. Today we'll be going over this article from Cointelegraph as well as what the community has to say, like Ash WSB. And if you guys stay tuned to the end of the video where we experience the abundance of money, we'll do some price predictions and some technical analysis on Terra Luna. But first, welcome back. Moneybags Rico here, bringing you financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. And first, we're going to dive right in and look at what Binance had to say. So Binance listed Luna on the innovation zone, which is a dedicated trading zone where users can trade new tokens that may have increased volatility and pose a higher risk than other tokens. Before being able to trade on the innovation zone, users has to visit the web version of the innovation zone trading page and complete a questionnaire after reading the Binance terms of use. Okay, so that sounds like, Luna's on some type of probationary period as far as trading goes on Binance, okay? And this one's from BitTrue, so we're going to be looking at, two exchanges basically have to say, which I think is very important. And like I said, we're also going to be going from some tweets from the community, somebody really big, Ash WSB, okay? An exchange, BitTrue's main priority in customers. As an exchange, BitTrue's main priority is customer satisfaction, of course, right? As it's only right, we give our BitTruers the freedom to invest in assets of their choice. We are still closely monitoring the developments of the Luna Foundation and guard investigations and will take immediate action should the situation get worse. So BitTrue is definitely keeping an eye on Luna very closely. I'm sure Binance is as well, and as well as the rest of the exchanges, to make sure that we hold, do Quant accountable if anything should happen, and make sure that the investors and their customers are safe. So we have Ash WSB right here. I'm going to have all these official links. If you're part of the Terra Luna community, if you're a lunatic, go ahead and leave some comments down below how you guys feel. Go ahead and vent on my comments. It's no big deal. Let me know what you guys want to know about. He lost 300K in Luna, got airdropped $59. So, shout out to Ash WSB being transparent. And also, I noticed Ash WSB being here for the community. Granted, that's a big amount, that's a big loss right there, but we have other. Good night, guys. Don't worry. We'll have another bull market and we'll be rich again. So, I like that. He's staying very positive, and that's what we got to do. So let's give him a follow. Make sure you guys give a follow. Definitely if you're part of the Terra Luna community, make sure the bell notifications lit up like that. You guys don't miss out on any of the content that he's providing, okay? Crypto trader since 2007, so he's been around for a while. Let's go ahead and look at the Terra Luna on Bitmart, okay? And some interesting things that I've noticed. Yesterday I was waiting for Luna to flip the dot, the SAR on the 1 hour chart. But the markets were still consolidating, and even though it flipped, I didn't see the type of volume that I want to come in where I thought it'd be a good enough video. But as I kept diving deeper into the technical analysis and just looking at the opportunity of such a fresh chart, right? Because we go to the 2 hour chart, we still have to wait for this dot to flip on the 2 hour chart. So we're still, relatively early for if we want to gauge to jump in or not, right? We want to see these dots flip, so like that, we're not trading against the grain, right? And we look on the 4 hour chart, we don't have any dots on the bottom yet. We had some on the bottom at first, but we have them on the top, so we're still in some kind of downward trend. And really we're trading to the right, because if you see the markets, they're consolidating right now at the moment. But like I said, don't worry about crypto, especially as Americans and everybody else. We're addicted to the innovation of crypto, and I've been saying it for a while that this technology is not going to be able to go nowhere. We're not going to be able to just to hang it up and just say that it's all over. So, those who are here for the long run, do not worry, because crypto's not going anywhere at all. It's just not going to go anywhere. And looking at the daily chart now, we can see how early this really is, right? Starting brand new, we still have the dots on the top. And this is where it gets interesting to me, is on the weekly chart. We're still in that first candle. So we have a lot to build on, a big foundation to build to see what kind of chart analysis we're going to be working on. But I would like to see these dots flip, in our favor on the bottom to say, okay, let's go with the flow, right? Let's not go against the grain and start accumulating along the way if this is something that somebody will want to trade. Of course, this is not financial advice. Of course, the fundamentals have been shaken all around as far as Terra 2.0 and Luna goes. But as far as being able to gap and go this trade and the hype that's around it, whether it's negative hype or positive hype, no matter what, it's still in the news nonstop. And what that causes is volume, and what that causes is volatility. Those who range trade, tap in with me on the Moneybags alert. You guys do not want to miss out. We got some special things coming, because that range trading lets you trade during a bear market, lets you trade during a bull market. It does not matter. We just have to identify when we enter that. When we see the dot flip on the 2 hour chart, it's going to start to look pretty interesting, right? Especially on the 4 hour chart, especially on the daily. And when weekly chart starts to mature. I want you guys to load up the comments down below. Are you new to Terra 2.0? Were you in on Terra 2.0 or Terra before all this happened to collapse, or you're new to Terra trading right now? Let's get everybody acquainted to where we're at with Luna. Like right now, I did not have Terra before. I'm going to be honest with you guys, but I've been watching it closely since Terra 2.0 came out, and I'm going to keep an eye on it to be able to trade this because I see it. It's nonstop in the news, and whether it's good publicity or bad publicity, it's in the news, and it's going to create volume, and it's going to create these ranges. Right now on this, let's go ahead and work our way down on the charts. And, you know, right now we need a tad bit more volume. So on this hour chart, we'll identify a quick range so you guys can see that there's ranges to trade and we can hold. So we find the support area right away. Okay, so let's go ahead and identify our support and resistance. And then we'll be able to tell that there's a range right here. So right here, this is our level of support that we're seeing that we're holding right there. And this is the level of resistance right here. So this is our range that we'll be trading in. Obviously waiting for the dots to flip back on the other side. So we know that the dots, so we do have them right there. Let me lower this a little bit. So we have the dots on the bottom. You know, obviously I like to do it when it's the first dot, because if you notice when it's right around the first dot, this chart's a little bit, on the first dot right here, I probably would have not did it, I'm be honest with you. It would have probably been over here on the support area. Even though the dots flip, this is on the hourly chart, and I need it to show me that it's making support. I need, like, basically for it to tell me, this is how the chart communicates with you, for it to tell me that, hey, we're not going underneath this price anymore. And we're starting to see that right there. We're starting to see this, you know, the support building right here on Terra 2.0. I've been watching it nonstop, day and night. The other night I was watching it for like 4 hours nonstop because I want to make sure you guys do not miss out on anything, and also you guys stay safe, okay? So this is an area that we're watching that is not going underneath the $6.24. So this could be that new zero, you know, that new zero mark for Terra, which would be pretty interesting. And then our next range would be, now that the chart is settling and we're trading to the right, would be at $7.18. Breaking above that will make that support, and then we'll be testing a different range a little bit higher, which would be this one right here at the $8.86, which I've seen it cruising there for a while, a couple of days ago. But, you know, of course, it just launched. The fundamentals are lost. So we still have some trading to the right to do. We'll go ahead and layer this chart and see what it's looking like. And we see that these ranges, you know, coincide with basically everything that we're saying right now. So that's something that we'll be paying attention to. Okay, so now that we, let me just zoom out really quick. Okay, so we see the ranges right here. If we can get above this $7.18, we'll play that next range would be that $8.92. But we have to break above that first. I really want to see it flip the SAR on the 2 hour, on the 4 hour. It's going to consolidate, but as we can see, it's oversold already. That initial hype and that selling off, it's kind of gone because we were oversold. Same thing for the MACD. Obviously, we're still very early to be able to tell what's going on completely with the MACD, but we have an idea of what's going on. And of course, we want the daily chart. And it's going to be cool to finally see once this weekly chart closes. So I want you guys to go ahead and take the liberty to go ahead and like, subscribe, make sure the bell notifications lit up so like that you guys do not miss out on any daily content. I'm going to have all these links down in the description below. So continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.